a Democrat keep him around?
Adam, because they're all, what do you mean? He's Dr. Fauci. He's the trustworthy guy. You don't know what he's doing behind closed doors. And by the way, this is a leaked audio, Pat, talking about requiring every company to mandate vaccines. By the way, Adam, this is all business. Follow the money. Follow the money. Because you said vaccines are good. Adam, if I got it, I swear to you, I'd be dead.
I didn't say the COVID
I'd be dead because of my heart.
Vaccines in general.
Can you play this, Rob? This is Fauci getting caught. Listen to what Fauci says here.
Interview that you gave as part of an audiobook written by Michael Spector, that you believed an institutional should make it hard for people to live their lives so they'd feel pressured to get vaccinated. Can we run the audio clip on that, please?
Do you think can be done about it? I have to say that I don't see a big solution other than some sort of mandatory vaccination. I know federal officials don't like to use that term.
Once people feel empowered and protected legally, you are going to have schools, universities, and colleges are going to say, you want to come to this college, buddy? You're going to get vaccinated. Lady, you're going to get vaccinated. Yeah. Big corporations like Amazon and Facebook and all of those others are going to say, you want to work for us, you get vaccinated. And it's been proven that when you make it difficult for people in their lives, they lose their ideological bullshit.
Look at that.
And they get vaccinated.
Look at that. Okay, by the way, and Adam, you want to talk about rushed? When you're the president and a pandemic hits coming from China with that guy behind the helm, and they're in your ear going, Mr. President, we got to rush it, because they're all in bed with all these vaccine companies, with Pfizer and everybody. Then it gets rushed out, Adam, and everybody's dying. Everybody has cancer. Everybody's kids have.
You got to pump the brakes on everybody's dying.
Adam, you know what I mean? Adam, let's get real. Adam, hold on. I'm being facetious.
I'm being literal.
Hold on, ready for this? Okay, let me rephrase it. Millions of people, millions of kids that, guess what? Parents, brainwashed parents.
I would tell
millions
you.
Of people
I would tell
vaccine.
you. I'll tell you this from my standpoint. One of the things for me that was in my top 10 list is Fauci being held accountable. It was in my top 10 list. Because that, Adam, when you have kids, you'll know what happens to them when, I clearly remember, you know this picture here? You know this picture here? This picture of my son. It's our favorite picture ever. Jennifer took this picture. We were not even looking at her. This picture is a COVID picture. This is when they did what they did with schools, with kids, not having a place to go. Came to the office, ended up being the best thing because he was with me at the office every single day for 90 days. I became their teacher on a daily basis.
Was shooting shots.
They had to make us 52 shots a day. They had to swim 25 laps a day. They had to read a book. They had to watch a documentary every day for an hour, and they had to write a paper on it. It was every day. I was their teacher for 90 days. It was an incredible experience. But we have the luxury to be able to do that. A lot of people didn't. This guy did that. Fauci did that. And if they're writing emails like that, and I read the Anthony Fauci's book by Bobby Kennedy.
The real Dr. Fauci.
Which, by the way, unlike James Comey's book, if you go to that one, which was published by, I want to say the
Skyhorse Publishing.
Skyhorse Publishing. If you go to, look at the number of reviews. Go to it. Look at the number of reviews. 27. Till today, it's still a #1 bestseller in virology. And we're talking about how many years ago when he wrote this book? Till today. And by the way, the cliff notes at the end, I don't know how many pages on what this guy did with the drug, I think it's called AZT, that was tied to AIDS, on how they abused it. They kept it at a cost of $5,000 or $10,000 when they didn't need to. Yeah, this guy's been a part of so much shit the last 40 years. That's unbelievable. So guess what? If I'm telling you right now, if they do something by May 11th to Fauci, there is a massive community of libertarians. Forget Republicans. Massive community of libertarians and those who were impacted by the vaccine that have been begging for this. They've literally been begging for this. There are millions of Americans that voted for Trump with the hopes of him getting to the bottom of this, okay? So God willing, by 11th, if they do it by May 11th, my ideal situation is by June 14th, a lot of things are scored away. Iran is scored away. You know, a couple of these announcements are being made. Then they go into the World Cup. Then after the World Cup, everybody moves on. Things get better. Then a new guy comes in. Powell, although he doesn't want to get out, they're going to find a way to lower rates. Gas prices go a little bit lower. Going into the midterms, they already picked up the 12 seats that they're doing a plus minus, which we're talking about the redistricting thing that came out. But Fauci